Hi everybody, I'm Martin and I present you my research about the Asian miracle. So, what are we talking about when we talk about Asian miracle? So, first of all, Asian. It's Southeast Asia countries. So, as we know, they are ex-colonies, mainly France and United Kingdom's colonies. They were the first to claim their independence. History will teach us that it will be an accelerator for other countries in Africa and in Middle East. And when we are talking about miracle, we are talking about the fact that since the 60s and the independence of these countries, we observed an amazing growth of the GDP and of the level of the incomes in the regions. So the situation is well known, almost 6% of GDP growth from the 60s to the crisis of the 90s, crisis that we'll talk about later of the crisis. But how did it happen? With an external opening of the borders. External opening have been well managed with the rest of the world, but also inside the region and between different countries of Southeast Asia. And we've also can note in an industrialization, first with the agriculture, and then the consumption goods, and then the simple capital intensive goods, and then to finish the complex products with high level of technology. So the factors that can explain that, it's macroeconomic stability that we don't have in Africa or in Latin America. Then public investments in the infrastructure and in the human capital. Then the external opening strategy and the incrementation of the growth by the exportations. Then we've got the competitive markets of production factors, and we've got the flexibility of economics policies and quick adjustment to external shocks. So first, we had the Green Revolution to improve the performance of the production in the agricultural area, and then we've got a reduction of human workforce needs, and we've got the phenomenon of the urbanization and more human workforce, more laboral factor in the cities to develop the industrialization. Then during the crisis, Indonesia was the most stricken country with the decrease of the rupiah against the dollar, the negative evolution of its GDP, and an augmentation of the poverty. For several reasons, during the economic crisis, the Asiatic success decreased, and in my opinion, Asian country will have to adopt alternative models of development as farming or social policies, and in that case, it could lead the Southeast Asia to a real new Asian miracle, truly sustainable. During this case study, the 2 points I truly wanted to discuss the most are the following. First, was the Asian miracle a single and isolated fact, or was it only a catch-up growth regarding to industrial revolutions of Western countries? And the second point, it's linked, but it's do the growth of Southeast Asia country will remain during the 21st century, or will we notice a competition's increasement with other areas such as Latin America or Africa? And it's linked because if we've got normal catch-up growth with the Western countries, it means that all the areas will know that. So thank you for listening and have a good night.